hop about to cut, I promise I'm gonna make a scene. Got lights, cameras, action, but I promise that I won't be seen. She told me that she loved me, but I knew that make believe, but this ain't.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Elimination Chamber Eve is here.
It is at 5 a.m. over here. Like the show comes on at 5 in the morning. Over on the Eastern time, it's 2.
But, ladies and gentlemen, before we even get to talking any of that stuff, we got to talk about what the Bloodline
got going on. Because, as you guys know, tonight on SmackDown, Roman Reigns made a complete mockery out of Jeyuso getting beat down by Jimmy. And this was the thing. He was laughing at it. Then he asked Jimmy, who sent you to Raw? And he told him, Paul Heyman. Paul. I mean, we know Paul does stuff like that. He does. He does things like that. But we come to find out, Roman called the play on Jeyuso getting beat down. See, I think Roman Reigns is still trying to run this basically and tell Jay, it ain't that easy. You think it's that easy just because you're on another brand. You think it's that easy to get away from family. No.
No, it is not that easy to run away from family. When you're part of the Bloodline, you're still part of it. And no matter how bad Jay thinks that he is his own man, you're still part of that red. You're still part of the Bloodline, Jay. Whether you like it or you don't like it. But either way, Roman Reigns would go on and make a mockery. He would laugh at main event Jeyuso. How Jimmy just embarrassed him.
On his own show.
On his own show. And Roman literally is just over here like... and enjoying it so much. But this is the thing.
And then Jimmy was talking about the Bloodline touchdown.
Bloodline touchdown. Bloodline. Yes, it is. Death Row artist Jimmy Uso. Touchdown it is. And solosikoa in the back.
As always.
As always. As the silent one. Literally cut silence. But Jay, as you know, there's no running away from this. You are still paying consequences after consequence after consequence.
It's like they're not going away. It don't matter where you go.
They're not going away, but we got an interesting top story to talk about.
Yeah.
Last week, Paul Heyman grabbed Grayson Waller and was talking to him. Had a talk with Grayson Waller. Mind you, he was talking with Austin Theory. Was Austin Theory going? No, it was not. It was only Grayson Waller. As you guys know, the Elimination Chamber is in Australia. The Grayson Waller effect will have Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins on it.
Yep.
Well, tonight, Paul Heyman actually was told in order, go fetch me Grayson Waller.
Yep. Like he was like, bring him to me.
And what did Paul Heyman do? Paul Heyman went to go fetch Grayson Waller again, but this time, Roman Reigns would be present.
Yep.
In the room.
Mm-hmm.
So now, what are we hearing? Roman Reigns made this very clear. This is between me and you. Your ears only. What did Roman Reigns just draw up for Grayson Waller?
That is the main thing. What is the game plan heading into Australia and Grayson Waller's home country? What does the tribal chief have planned for Grayson Waller? Because as of what I saw tonight, it seems like a plan that's about to go through just like that.
This seems like a lick that right now, I got you here. You're going to be with them. You need to listen to this. So, what in the world is Roman Reigns planning right now with Grayson Waller?
What is he playing?
Mind you, Seth freaking Rollins, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
On the Waller effect.
On the Waller effect. Roman Reigns teased that he would be in Australia. But this is the thing. he's getting Grayson Waller to be the guinea pig, to be part of this.
Exactly.
So we ask, what do y'all think Roman Reigns is drawing up with Grayson Waller?
Exactly. I thought of it as, is Grayson Waller about to be a new Bloodline member? Is he about to finally get the shine that he deserves? And the only way to get that shine is to be with the man who's running the company right now.
Well, this is the thing. I think Grayson Waller may be a distraction for Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. It all makes sense. They're on a show.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to know that Roman Reigns might even show up.
That's
and
one.
Sneak attack them.
Exactly. Then another thing at that is, you know, Seth been throwing cheap shots. It's like every chance he gets, he always throws a shot at Roman Reigns. How are you going to throw a shot at Roman Reigns when you're the one who can't walk?
And Seth freaking Rollins, don't get me wrong, he's not out of the woodworks either. Even though he's on this show, Damian Priest is back there lurking, waiting on Seth to slip up. But before we even can talk about him, we still got to talk about this. Roman Reigns can either make an appearance and sneak up on you as a matter of second. Roman Reigns is no stranger of sneaking up on people.
He's no stranger to popping up. He can run through the barricade and jump over. And when you turn around, spear, Superman punch. Yep.
Something else may happen. But that may be it. Grayson Waller may be the biggest distraction
ever
right now for Roman Reigns.
Because I really want to know, it's more than just a distraction. The main thing is, what is the game plan? Because as you guys saw Grayson Waller, it wasn't no smiling, wasn't no joking when he stepped in front of the tribal chief. To Grayson, he wanted to know what it is I need to do right now. I feel like I'm a little bit out of my element.
Well, this is the biggest payday right here. If you're Grayson Waller, man, if you pull this off, this is a huge payday for you. Roman Reigns will literally give you anything that you want.
Anything that you want. Do you want to be a part of the bloodline? Like, what is it? He will grant it.
He will grant it. So, Grayson Waller playing this distraction? Oh my goodness. And if the plan goes as well as it's supposed to be, Grayson Waller will get the biggest win in his home country.
Yep.
A big payday. And probably may even get something in return.
Exactly. People always looked at Grayson Waller funny and always said this about him, said that about him. But you know what? Being in the presence, being around the tribal chief will do him some good.
Do him some good. Get him away from Austin Theory. No offense to Austin Theory.
But
Austin Theory's got to also find his element too as well.
Yeah, so it's like, get him away from Theory. Get him away from Logan Paul. Let him be who he really is deep down.
But now, this is the main thing. We just said it. Could Grayson Waller be a distraction for Elimination Chamber on the Grayson Waller effect? Distracting Cody Rhodes, a man who is literally on the edge, on the verge of saying this and that and this and that.
And he always talking about this story.
And Seth freaking Rollins, distracting him away from the Elimination Chamber. Mind you, he's going to be watching that whole match with 6 other men inside of it. But distracting him even more with this show is going to even take his eyes off of everything.
It's going to take his eyes off of everything because this, whatever plan Roman has drew up, it's perfect. Why? You got a battered and beaten Seth Rollins. This man can't even curb stomp if he wanted to.
A battered and beaten Seth Rollins who will take his eyes off of the main attraction of this 6-man Elimination Chamber match and to go on a show and
for Cody.
For fun. For Cody Rhodes. And for Cody Rhodes, a man who literally just would risk everything to be on this show, to take his eyes off of Roman Reigns for 1 second.
That's where you mess up at. You never take your eyes off of Roman Reigns. When you take your eye off of Roman Reigns, it's over with.
Well, hell, you shouldn't even take your eyes off of Grayson Waller for right now at the moment.
Yeah, because as we can see right now, he's kind of locked in the deal with the tribal chief. And whatever that deal that they have going on, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, y'all better brace yourselves.
This may be a do or die type of situation. Because Grayson Waller has never been put in no situation like this. Mind you, folks, he has never done anything bloodline related.
Nothing. He hasn't since he got on the roster. No.
So this is different for him. So whatever play this is, if I was you, Grayson Waller, I wouldn't mess this play up.
Nope. Don't mess it up, because if you do, you're involved. There are consequences.
There are consequences, and they're going to beat the hell out of you when the next time they see you.
Yes.
Just saying. But if you're Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes, I hope you watch Friday Night SmackDown, and I hope that you got a plan of your own.
A game plan, because we said it numerous times. Roman Reigns always has something up his sleeve. He's always planning something. It's like when you think you're ahead of Roman Reigns, no.
Just when you think you got the best of this man,
no,
it doesn't work.
It backfires just like that.
And you lose everything.
Everything just like that. So my main thing is this. It's like, what is going to happen? Like, what is the plan? What is the role? What is the game? Like, what is it? Because the way I see it as Grayson Waller is actually about to put in that work. For all we know, Roman Reigns probably finna make Grayson Waller work. He probably ain't worked since he been on the main roster.
No.
And when I mean work, I'm talking about getting his hands dirty.
He has not gotten his hands dirty. He's done it a couple times with Austin Theory, but that's it. But this is bloodline-related business.
Yep.
Remember, Grayson Waller has the Grayson Waller effect on Elimination Chamber, on the pay-per-view, live on Peacock. His special guests are Seth freaking Rollins and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Two guys that are involved in some dangerous stuff right now.
I don't even know why Seth Rollins is involved.
Well, we still are confused why Seth Rollins decided to engage himself.
Like, why are you a part of this? What you and Roman, what y'all had going on, that's old news.
Well, scratch that. Take Seth Rollins out the occasion. The main target out of everybody on this show
is Cody.
It's Cody Rhodes.
But this is Cody's fault. You knew you was going to be outnumbered. You was outnumbered last year. You're going to be outnumbered this year.
Well, this is the thing. If you're Cody Rhodes, why would you go back into battle again with no team?
With no help. Because you got Seth Rollins up here saying he's going to have your back. How are you going to have someone's back when you barely can walk and you barely have an opponent for WrestleMania?
And I have no offense for this WrestleMania. As you guys saw, if y'all did not watch the Elimination Chamber press conference, you guys should know Seth Rollins could not jump around anymore. He could not do a little bit of everything no more. It's legitimately telling you that this may be the biggest shit show of a World Heavyweight Championship match.
Man, that's if Damian come and cash in. I have to say it. If things go as planned with the Waller effect and with Grayson, whatever him and Roman got going on, we may just see Damian Priest come and cash in.
He may just come and cash in, but if I was Grayson Waller, I would really kind of crack down on this. I would really take advantage of this opportunity. Nobody gets opportunities like this. You just don't get chosen to be told that, go bring me such and such.
Exactly.
You move, him sit.
Exactly. And you know, Grayson Waller's never been out of his element. So when he sat up there and saw that, oh, I'm around him, I feel so out of place. Why am I here?
That's what I'm saying. But this is the thing, Mr. Waller. I'm going to tell you why you're here. You have one person on this show who is a direct target for Roman Reigns, who is literally targeting Roman Reigns' family, who's trying to target Roman Reigns' title reign. A man who is just targeting everything right now. And in this case, The Rock made it very clear.
He's going to make sure Cody doesn't finish that story.
No, he does not.
And I'm going to be honest, could Grayson Waller play a huge factor in that?
My
leading
God.
it to WrestleMania. Can he play a huge factor?
A huge factor.
Could we see the unexpected with Grayson Waller? That's why I keep saying, is this a possibility? Is it a possibility Grayson Waller may become a part of the Bloodline?
The Aussie icon could be working with the Bloodline. Imagine that for a moment. Remember the last time we had somebody in here that was working for the Bloodline? That man was named Sami Zayn.
And Sami Zayn made a name for himself. He did. He didn't have anything. So he went to the only man that's at the top and who got something going. Why not?
Why not?
So now y'all see how he got Sami to the top. Grayson Waller is kind of in that same position, that same boat Sami was in.
But how do you do it?
But how do you get it?
How do you really get Grayson Waller all involved in family business? The last time we just said it, Sami Zayn was part of this family business.
And Sami had to learn very quick how to get his hands dirty and messy.
So, Grayson Waller, a man who, well, hey, you know what? He knows basically that he knows the rules of the game. He knows, hell, he's beating up Kevin Owens with Austin Theory. They have done it before. But this is the thing. You've done that, but you've not done anything Bloodline related.
Exactly, because if you're going to join, that means you got to get your hands messy. And we're not just talking about one person.
We're talking about everybody.
Everyone.
Remember, this group is hated by a little bit of everybody.
Exactly. You guys saw last year how the Bloodline went to Monday and just beat up everybody.
Women and men literally hate this group. Caleb Braxton is irritated by these people. Just saying.
Yep.
Everybody literally just... This group just makes everybody blood spoiled, including Roman Reigns. But this is the thing. Grayson Waller, you got the biggest opportunity of your life, son.
Don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up. On the Grayson Waller effect, everybody will be definitely tuned in because after what we saw tonight, it's interesting.
It's interesting to see. Now, well, I'll tell you what would be very, very funny. What would be funny if on the Waller effect he have on the Bloodline shirt.
I would lose my freaking mind.
I'd be like, what? No color? Wow.
Unfreaking believable. But as you can see, that is basically what you're seeing right now.
It's like Roman Reigns is looking for, you know what? Someone's got to be in the family. Somebody got to get their hands dirty. And we need a replacement right now.
But this is the thing. Why Grayson Waller? Is this just a one-time? We asked this question. Is this only a one-time thing? Because we're in Perth, Australia. We're in his home country.
Exactly. Is this just a one-time thing? Or has Roman Reigns probably got it as, if he does this, he does good, we're going to bring him in. So it's a possibility. Because everyone knows when you're with Roman Reigns and you get the job done and he's happy, he offers you things.
He offers you things. But this is the thing. How will Grayson Waller be comfortable joining the family? Will Solo and Jimmy actually kind of bring him in? Would that kind of be a thing? Mind you, Jimmy and Sami Zayn were close as hell.
Yeah, they had a whole little handshake going on. You had Sami up there having Solo laugh and Jimmy laugh. And Roman. So can I see Grayson Waller? I mean, he'll need a little work. But yeah.
I mean, can the Aussie icon really be part of the Bloodline?
Can he finally say he's part of a family?
And will the Bloodline really actually treat this man like one of their own? Like Sami Zayn was?
Exactly. Like, will Would it be like, is that what Grayson Waller is going to be? Because I'm going to be honest, him being a part of the bloodline, I wouldn't enjoy it. Why? Because let's be honest, when Roman's not there, you just have Solo and Jimmy. Don't get me wrong, Solo and Jimmy can they beat up everybody. Yes, they will. Paul Heyman can't be in control of them. But if you have Grayson Waller who comes a part of it, he don't have a choice but to get his hands dirty. And once he gets his hands dirty, he's not going to stop.
A new trigger man may be joining the family. Yes, I said it. A new trigger man. A new person. Grayson Waller. Think how weird that sounds for a moment. Sami Zayn was part of the family. Now, take Sami Zayn's name out of this equation, and you're adding Grayson Waller?
Would you introduce him as Grayson Waller, or would you give him another name? My thing is this. I think I just keep it as Grayson Waller. Why? Because it just fits him.
Because Grayson Oos doesn't make any sense.
No. That don't sound good, none whatsoever. So, no.
So there you go. There you have it. We just gave you the play.
Like, something is going to happen. Like, literally. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Grayson Waller going to sweet talk them and talk about what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do? Until the point where Roman Reigns may show up. The whole bloodline may show up. And then Grayson Waller end up joining them.
You see how weird this is right now, folks?
Because as you guys know, when it comes to the bloodline, they're always recruiting people they trust. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people on SmackDown doesn't like Grayson Waller. They doesn't respect him. Him joining the family, joining the bloodline, he'll get all the credit and all the respect in the world.
Think about this. Grayson Waller, how much does Roman Reigns even trust Grayson Waller? Remember, Sami Zayn swung a steel chair and it hit Roman Reigns.
But there's a thing though. There's a difference between Grayson and Sami. Sami had a choice to make. You either be with the hand that feeds you, or you go and help your friend who's got his ass beat, who's getting beat up because he stuck his nose in business. He had a choice. Grayson Waller, he don't have no choice. He don't have no friends. He by himself.
Basically. That is basically it.
And he'll do anything you say.
Unfreaking believable.
I mean, he'll do anything you say. He'll try his best to fit in. Would he fit in automatically? Probably not. He'll have to work. But like I said, Grayson Waller, bloodline, I would love to see it. Because it's time for an Australian boy to get his hands dirty. And when we mean dirty, we mean dirty. It don't matter if you got to take out the whole Friday night SmackDown locker room or the Monday night Raw locker room. It don't matter.
It's your turn now, Mike.
It's no more being friends with Austin Theory and Logan Paul. Then you gotta look at it this way. You become part of the bloodline, you're gonna get respected. People are gonna put respect on your name. And most of all, you're gonna be untouchable.
Welcome to the big leagues, kid.
So it's all about would you accept that? I mean, because let's be honest, with Roman Reigns, you can get a little bit of anything. You want a title? Want a title shot? You got it. Logan Paul, for instance. Logan Paul got a title. If you want, you can go for that title. Take that title off of Logan and put it on him. Guess what? He'll be the first one in the bloodline early with the title.
Yet we still have not crowned Solosikoa as champion.
Yes, which is very weird. Let's talk about Solo for a minute. Because since he came on the main roster from NXT 2.0, ever since he came from there, they never had anything for him to do. Besides beat up people. Then you became the tribal heir.
0-23, folks. Literally.
Yeah, he got a bad losing streak. So my thing is this: does Roman Reigns know Solo is not good enough? That's why he gives him the position he stands in, which is just standing there like this.
Well, this is the thing. How long will Solo just stand there and just take
the disrespect?
Take the disrespect.
Because if you want to look at it, Roman Reigns praised, if you want to be honest and you guys know it, Roman Reigns praised the mess out of Jimmy and Jey. Every time they got something done, it was always a praise. Even though Solo was out there, Solo never got it.
Solo never got it. Even after Sikoa redid a whole thing on Monday Night Raw. Black hoodie, black cap this time.
He still
Samoan spiked to Cody Rhodes.
He didn't.
Mind you, he was the same man who literally spiked Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39.
Exactly. And instead of a celebration tonight for that, who gets celebrated tonight? Jimmy. Why? Because Jimmy took out the prime suspect.
But this is the thing. When will it be time for Sikoa to cut the act, to stop being silent, and finally do something about it? He's no stranger to talking, folks.
He talks.
He talks. But Sikoa basically, mind you, the Usos helped Roman Reigns last year at WrestleMania 39.
Yes, they did.
But
you guys know how it went. But the main person that kept the title on him was Sikoa.
Solo. If it wasn't for Solo
and that spike
and Cody Rhodes being tilted back,
we wouldn't have 1,000 and some days.
No, we would not. Roman Reigns' title reign would have ended last year at WrestleMania 39. And yet Sikoa did what he did on Monday Night Raw to get inside of Cody Rhodes' head.
Did it work? Yes. But it's like that wasn't enough for Roman.
It was not enough for Roman.
So what did Jimmy do? Jimmy went and messed up Jey's match and beat up Jey. Like he bragged about it, said, I kicked him right in the face. Which is true, you did.
When will the breaking point come? When will Sikoa's breaking point come? After seeing so much of his brothers being praised, Jimmy Uso praised, jeyuso praised, him nothing.
It's like throughout the whole bloodline, when they was all holding the gold, you was the only one that didn't have anything. And the craziest part was when the Usos just had one belt. Roman Reigns felt like that wasn't enough. So, my cousin needs another belt.
So now, we leave it with this. For a story for another time.
Yep.
A question that we ask. When will Sikoa finally do something about the disrespect?
Exactly. When will he do something? Will it be at WrestleMania or will it be on down the line? We don't know. I guess we'll see how WWE writes this and plan it out.
And how will Grayson Waller and the Grayson Waller effect go down between Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins?
Yes, how will it go? Because we all know, Grayson Waller, you do not want to piss off the Tribal Chief. You do not want to disrespect the Tribal Chief. You disrespect, there are consequences.
And does Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins have a plan of their own? And how will they plan go about with Grayson Waller?
I don't think they have a game plan because I feel like to them it's just a Waller effect.
All eyes on the prize. 2 Elimination Chamber matches. The women's, the men's. 6 women, 6 men. Both genders, both women and men. Whoever wins the chamber, they get an opportunity at something. The men, they already know what they get. Whoever wins and walk out of there, they face Seth freaking Rollins at WrestleMania 40.
One of them, out of those 6 men, one of them gets the headline WrestleMania main event. WrestleMania with Seth Rollins, night 1. My pick already is Randy Orton. Seth Rollins made it very known, said he would love to face Randy Orton.
Unfreaking believable. But folks, that is it. Good night. We will see you again after the Elimination Chamber when the sun come back up.
Yeah.
Because we already know it's going to be interesting. It may not be interesting.
I don't know. We got to watch it for ourselves. So over here it's 5 p.m. where you guys at, and maybe 2 p.m. Over there in Australia, it starts at 6 p.m. And so on. So, you know, in Saudi Arabia, I think it's 1 or 3.
And for Australian fans, one time and one time only.
Y'all got mommy home.
Y'all got mommy home, and one more time for the reason. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Good night, everybody.
Peace.
When I hop about to cut, I promise I'm gonna make a scene. Got lights, cameras, action, but I promise that I won't be seen. She told me that she loved me, but I knew that make believe, but this ain't